It's hard to figure out if you're lesbian or bi. Does 2/3 count? Can I be a lesbian and a Christian? If all the men and all the women are gay, there won't be any humans left. You guys have been having some serious aha moments and been leaving some crazy, relatable comments under my Signs You're a Lesbian video. I've jotted down some of the best comments and we're gonna go over it today. Now, I did leave usernames out for confidentiality, but yeah. Let's get into the video. So first, let's break down all the aha moments because this was my favorite. You just described me so well. Because you're probably a lesbian just like me, honestly. I thought I was questioning again, and yup, I'm a lesbian. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I'm embarrassed for being bisexual. All right, so I do want to get into bi erasure because I used to feel this way. I used to feel very embarrassed because bisexual is giving very much confused. But bisexual is a title that can stand on its own and own it. Do not erase your bisexualness. Okay, girl? I lose interest in men quickly. Me too. I don't notice the attractive man. Girl, I don't notice him either. But I notice the attractive woman. That I notice. The man has to look feminine for me. Yeah, I went through that phase. I do that. I was talking about fantasizing about being with women in my video. I do that a lot. Okay. In this video, she put a timestamp to a part where I talked about how I fantasize about women a lot. And, I would watch women in porn. And that's how I knew I was a lesbian. So yes, I did that a lot. I do that a lot. I embody that a lot. I looked up lesbian tips once. Nice. And if you want more tips, check out my channel because I'm about to drop the lesbian one-on-one series. Had to plug that real quick. But yes, girl, that is the beginning. When you start looking up tips, holla at me. I got a lot of tips. I have a crush on my friend. Okay, I've been there. Please be careful. Please tread lightly because if she's straight, it's probably not going to be a thing. Don't ruin the friendship. I don't like how much I'm relating to this series. I love how much you guys are relating to this series. It really is touching. No, seriously. I am so blessed that you guys are chatting with me and watching my videos. I love you long time. Woman was made for man, not woman for woman. I get these type of comments all the time. And when I drop my lesbian one-on-one series, I'm going to put in a chapter of how you're going to have to deal with criticism because first off, mind your business. It's always the homophobes that are in lesbian business. Can't stand it. It's hard to figure out if you're lesbian or bi. Okay, it's very, very, very hard, especially in the beginning. Do not be surprised if you switch from like lesbian to bisexual, from bisexual back to lesbian. It's gonna take some experimenting, and I'm sorry. But that's how you figure out what, you like. Oh my God, you guys, I'm halfway through this video and no lip gloss. I'm not a lesbian, but sometimes I feel this way. Girls are cute, I get it. Takes a big, confused sigh. I started in high school. I started in high school too. I knew long before high school, and I did get a lot of comments saying that you guys started as early as 9. Yes, I started so young. However, I didn't start dating women until high school, so definitely normal. I'm straight, but I think studs are fine. I think studs are fine too. Oh my God. It's always been the stud for me. Like, studs just... I love me a stud. Oh my God, I'm a lesbian. Nice. I'm a lesbian too. I get the ick constantly and feel the imposter syndrome on dates. This, unfortunately, is something you're gonna always have to deal with. I used to get the imposter syndrome a lot. I was always afraid that like I wasn't gay enough or like I wasn't romantic enough with my partners. Like I was giving off friendship vibes. But one day I just realized that like I'm gay because I say I'm gay. I'm a lesbian because I know I'm a lesbian. It's not gonna work with every female. The intimacy is not always going to be there, but that doesn't take away from me being a lesbian. Anyways, all that to say is the imposter syndrome is a thing, but you just got to try to work through it. It sucks. I identify as bi, but I don't like the title bi. Yeah, there's always going to be a better label. I mean, when you're bisexual, you're like, it doesn't sound as good as lesbian. But when you're lesbian, you're like, it doesn't sound as good as a gold star. Just be yourself. If you're bisexual, just try to work on owning it. Don't erase it. The only guy I'm attracted to is Will Byers in Stranger Things. Oh, Will Byers. Okay. I know Will Byers from Stranger Things. Yes, Will. I mean, if you're just like attracted to, I mean, you have eyes. Just because you're a lesbian don't mean you can't recognize a Will Byers. I think I'm a lesbian because I kind of want to kiss a girl just to kiss a girl. Hey, kiss a girl and see how you feel. Okay, that wraps up my aha moments. I want to get into the questions because we have some really good, juicy questions. But before we get into that, if you haven't already checked out my Signs You're a Lesbian playlist or my previous video where we did a deep dive into all of the signs, you can check that out on my page. I will also put the links in the description. But yeah, it really helps the growth of my channel too if you subscribe. Anyways, I'm going to be quiet and we're going to move on to the questions. Can I be a lesbian if I'm attracted to both women and non-binary people? Or is lesbian just the attraction to women? Absolutely. I mean, being a lesbian is pretty much a non-man with a non-man. And I like this definition because it's pretty inclusive. It's pretty fluid. And, you know, if you're a non-man who likes a non-man, yes, you can be a lesbian. Does 2/3 count? It does. Ish. Do not erase by erasure. That might be the theme of this video. I think I'm a lesbian, but I'm a Christian and I don't know what to do. Okay, this is a very deep and personal question. And to be honest, this is what I recommend. Build your own relationship with God. Do not allow others to tell you what your relationship with him should look like. And I don't know what God you serve, but me personally, I dealt with this as a Christian and I came to terms with it by basically recognizing that God says, come as you are, you know, and I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. I got to live with that. And it wasn't until I met like a raging freaking lesbian who was also very tapped in with the Lord. Like she was the epitome of what I thought that I could not be. And yeah, it really was transformative. It changed my life. So yeah, I center God in everything that I do. I don't listen to all the homophobia saying that I am not a Christian or I'm a sinner or all these bad things. You know, I just center God in my life and I stay aligned in my purpose and I keep it at that. I had no idea. Oh geez, how am I supposed to find another girl who feels the same? That's so tricky. If this isn't so real, this is the first realization when you realize you're gay. It's like, how am I going to get a girl? Am I ever going to have a girlfriend? Chill. You'll be fine. Now, a lot of people tend to go to gay bars or, you know, they find events, you know, where there's gay spaces. But if you're like me, you know, my hometown is trash when it comes to lesbian spaces, especially me in particular, Black lesbian spaces. But it's okay. Because you know what? It's 2026. I like Tammy. I like to get on Tammy. That's where I met my girlfriend. We've been together for about 1.5 years now. I absolutely love my girlfriend. So thankful to the online dating. I tried Facebook dating, but I really feel like Facebook is for the streets. Yeah. Good luck. I gotta force myself to like men because my parents would kill me. Do not force yourself to like men because it's not gonna work. Sign, been there, done that. But also, you don't see straight people coming out to their parents and telling them, I'm gay, you know? Like, it's kind of like a us thing. But, you know, as a lesbian community, I feel like it would be better if we just kind of waited to come out. I feel like we put so much emphasis on coming out in the beginning when really we should be finding our identity, building our confidence, and dating. seeing if we actually like women. So I always suggest that first before coming out to mom and dad or anyone else. Can a straight girl turn lesbian? Yes. Guys, if all the women and all the men are gay and lesbian, there won't be any humans. See, now this would be correct if the straights didn't have us outnumbered, but honestly, like there's always going to be humans. There's always going to be babies made. There's babies being made right now while I'm talking to you. But honestly though, if there was a world where everyone was gay, I wouldn't have to be so nervous shooting my shot. Like, I wouldn't have to wonder if a girl was gay. I wouldn't have to worry about men hitting on me. I wouldn't have to worry about homophobia, finding myself. You might be onto something. All right, so that wraps up our questions. You guys left some amazing questions, had some serious aha moments, and keep writing in the chat because I read them and I wouldn't mind doing a part 3 to this because this is fun. I love talking to you guys. I just love the community that we're building. And speaking of that community, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. It is free, and join the community. So over here, we talk lesbian topics, and every Thursday at 5:30, I do a live stream. So if you're into the WNBA, that's like my obsession. If you're into the WNBA, check me out over there Thursdays at 5:30. I also get into some lesbian topics too, but that's like a heavy basketball podcast. Anyways, let me know down below. What sign shocked you, if any? Did you relate to some of the aha moments? Did you have more questions? Let's get into it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Thank you guys for watching.